Hey guys, Mark here, and today I'm going to show you how to use an iPad as your primary display for your PC or your Mac. Let me show you. So this is going to be a real quick tutorial since it's a pretty straightforward process. So all you're going to need is, of course, your iPad. I have the new 11-inch iPad Pro, but you can use pretty much any iPad and it will do just fine. You'll also need your PC or Mac that you want to use for this process, and you'll need a cable to connect them to. Now, I used the USB-C cable that came with my iPad Pro. You can use a lightning charger or whatever cable that came with your iPad. Any of them will work as long as they can transfer data. You also need an external monitor just for the initial setup, but after that you won't need it at all. Then on your iPad, you're going to need the Duet app. Now, as far as apps go, this one is not cheap by any means, and it does have some caveats, so I would highly recommend checking out the rest of this video before you do go ahead and buy the Duet app, because you're gonna wanna know the upsides and downsides, and I will be getting into that a little bit later. All right, so let's get started. Fire up your PC or Mac of choice. I'm going to use the mini PC that I just built out of the Geek A30 case, and you can check that out up here if you want to see the full build video. And then you're going to navigate to the Duet App's website. Go ahead and click download on the Duet app. After it's finished, it's going to ask you to reboot. Now, just hit no for now. We will reboot in just a sec, but we do have to do one thing beforehand. Go down to your search bar down the bottom left there and type in NETPLWIZ. This is going to bring up the user accounts interface. Go ahead and uncheck that box that says users must enter a username and password and hit apply. This will automatically log you straight into Windows 10. Since you won't be able to see what you're typing until the Duet app fully boots, it's going to be kind of hard to enter a username and password, so this step is really important even if it is a little less secure. Now, my PC is not going to have anything stored that's sensitive in nature, so it's not a big deal for me. It might be a big deal for you. This is one of those little caveats I mentioned earlier. Once that's done, go ahead and shut down your computer and unplug that external monitor. You won't need it anymore. Then you need to pull out your iPad and download the Duet Display app. Now, again, I said it's not cheap, but for this method to work, you do need it. Once it's downloaded, that's pretty much all you have to do. All right, so for the boot up process, and this is really important, fire up your PC first and then wait about 10 to 15 seconds. I have an SSD, so that's how long it takes for my PC to boot up. It might take you a bit longer if you have a hard drive, might even take up to a minute and a half. So wait a little bit to make sure that your PC is fully booted. Then you're going to open the Duet Display app and it's going to tell you to connect a PC or Mac. This process is almost exactly the same on the Mac, by the way. It's a little bit different for a Mac, so I'll leave a link down below on how you can do the automatic login on a Mac if you're interested. At this point, open the Duet app and connect your iPad to the PC. You'll want to use a USB 3.0 or 3.1 port for the best performance. Tap Trust, put in your passcode, and voila. Duet should now have full access to your computer. Go ahead and click on the Duet display icon in the taskbar to open up the settings. To get the best performance, I like to use the 60 FPS setting, pixel perfect, and second to lowest resolution. Since it's on a kind of a small screen, the lower resolution isn't a huge deal breaker, but I realize that it is sort of a problem for many, so again, another one of those caveats. I did mention a couple of caveats there, and there are a few more, so let me go through those before you go ahead and buy the Duet app, because I'd hate for you guys to go out and spend $10 and feel like you're wasting your money. So this is your disclaimer. First of all, disabling your password protected login is pretty insecure. Second of all, the Duet Display app is not very optimized. Like I mentioned before, I have to keep it on the second to lowest resolution to keep the display from lagging all over the place. However, once it's in that resolution, it is quite good even for gaming. Another thing that's kind of annoying is the home bar on the new iPads in particular actually does not go away. That little thing that you swipe up on to move through apps or to dismiss apps, yeah, that stays there the whole time and kind of covers the taskbar in any game you're playing in. So again, that's a little bit of an annoying thing. And the final and probably worst one is the fact that even though your iPad is plugged in, it's going to drain your battery. So keep in mind that you won't be able to continuously use your iPad as a primary display for more than a few hours. I find this to be a pretty good solution for portable monitoring on the go. I mean, I could carry a bigger monitor with me, or I could go out and buy one of those USB-C or USB Type A monitors, but apparently those aren't that great and it kind of feels silly to carry around two tablets with me, so I'm going to stick with this solution for now. If you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more content in the future. Thanks for watching, and as always, have a great day.